Hello students, welcome to our next video of Class 7 Civics, Chapter 3rd, How the State Government Works. In this video, we will try to understand about the composition of state government and who can become an MLA. Well, let's start. Students, India has a federal system of government at two levels that shares power and responsibility. These two levels are state level government and central or national level government. Central level government looks after the issues concerning defense, foreign affairs, atomic energy, banking, posts, etc. State level government looks after the issues related to the state government such as provision of police, local government, trade, commerce and agriculture. The state government consists of the governor, chief minister and his council of ministers. Now come to the next topic, member of Legislative Assembly. Members of the Legislative Assembly are elected by the people. They then become members of the Legislative Assembly and also form the government. In this way, we say that the MLAs represent people. And if we talk about who can become an MLA, and the qualifications for MLA are, he or she must not be less than 25 years of age, he or she must be a citizen of India, his or her name must be included in the voters list. He or she must not be holding the office of profit under any government. And MLA is elected for the tenure of 5 years. Now come to the next topic, state legislature. Students, state legislature can be classified into two categories, Legislative Assembly and Legislative Council. Students, one thing which I want to tell you is that there are two terms, bicameral legislature and unicameral legislature. Students, bicameral legislature means a state having two houses in the legislature. In our country India, Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Telangana and Uttar Pradesh are the states which are having two houses in the legislature, and rest of the states of our country India have unicameral legislature, means a state having only one house in the state legislature. And if you talk about the Legislative Assembly, it is the lower house of the state legislature and is also known as the Vidhan Sabha. Its representatives are known as the members of Legislative Assembly. Each MLA is elected by direct elections of the states. For this purpose, the state is divided into equally populated areas which are called election constituencies. And I just want to tell you, in Uttar Pradesh, there are 403 assembly constituencies, making the government in Uttar Pradesh, a party should have minimum 202 seats. And the tenure of the Legislative Assembly is of 5 years. Now come to the next topic, Legislative Council. Legislative Council is also known as Vidhan Parishad, and the members of Vidhan Parishad are known as the members of Legislative Council or MLC. And qualifications to become the member of Legislative Council are, he or she must be a citizen of India, he or she should not be less than 30 years of age. Students, after the election, a political party whose MLAs have won more than half the number of the constituencies in a state can be said to be in a majority. The political party that has the majority is called the ruling party and all other members are called the opposition. Now let's rewind what we have learned. Every state in India has a legislative assembly. Each state is divided into different areas or constituencies. From each constituency, the people elect one representative who then becomes a member of the Legislative Assembly, MLA. The political party that has the majority is called the ruling party, and all other members are called the opposition. Now I will ask some questions to you based on today's topic. Your first question is, MLA stands for dash, and your options are A, member of law authority, B, member of legal arm, C, member of legislative assembly, D, member of legislative arm. And your right answer is option C, member of legislative assembly. Your second question is, what do you mean by opposition? And your options are A, they are not members of the ruling party, B, they play the role of questioning on government decisions, option C, both A and B, option D, none of these. And the right answer is option C, both A and B. Your third question is, what is the tenure of State Legislative Assembly? And your options are A, 3 years, B, 5 years, C, 7 years, D, none of these. And your right answer is option B, 5 years. Your fourth question is, every state in India has a dash assembly. And your options are A, legislative, B, parliament, C, supreme, D, none of these. And your right answer is option A, legislative. Now it's time for practice. Students, these are some of the questions for your homework. Students, we will meet soon with the next video. Thank you.